really arrived.
This just can't be true. What's this newspaper you're reading anyway?
It says I lived with Elvis 4 years after he died. It's in black and white. And it's got colour pictures.
What on earth are you reading here? No wonder, this is a Sunday Sport. Of all the silly newspapers that they print on a Sunday, this one is so full of lies. It is just so much garbage. I wouldn't even eat chips off that newspaper. Whoa, here we go again. Whoosh!
There's a whole wide world.
There's this great big planet.
And you're living on it.
So you really didn't plan it.
It's a real big place.
And there's this whole human race.
And you're in it from the start to the finish.
So on your marks.
First it's light and then it's dark.
Get set.
Try to remember before you forget.
And go! But go where?
The race is over before you know.
You could do it if you dare.
There's a great big scheme.
But it's not what it may seem.
You are a human being.
But other people can be mean.
You want to join the team?
Do you see what we mean? You mean to be there if you can.
In this wicked worldly plan.
But seems no one gives a damn about you, little man. Mr. Little.
Mr. Small.
When you're Mr. Big, you can fuck them all.
There's nothing wrong with the world. It's just the people in it. They say it takes all kinds of people to make a world. Little people, big people, freaky, deaky, ever so squeaky, clean people. They say people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. But all creatures great and small, life has got you by the balls,
with your backs against the wall. Now, there's some people you don't meet. They'll go and change their seat, or they'll walk around you without seeing you like you were dog shit on the street. Well, that's some people. They're dumb people.
But some people love and care. People everywhere. Flitting here, flying there, standing, lying, sitting in a chair. If they don't know you, why should they care?
If you strip them all naked, then they'd all be bare.
Go on, take it all off if you dare.
Some people. Dumb people.
Now some people driving cars, some people drinking bars, some are shooting for the stars.
Tell me, what do you do?
Are you talking to me?
Well, I'm looking at you. And you.
And you.
You people.
Me people.
What do you want to be? People? Those outlaws on the run people. Dumb people.
Look out, that guy's got a gun. He might kill someone.
But someone is people. From the deepest grave to the highest steeple. Who's ever been or ever came. There's one thing they all had the same. That's 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head, no brain. And there's one thing you will never change. They were all people.
Old people, young people, weak people, strong people, some people.
Dumb people. Now people talk about where they've been and what they've done and who they've seen. Some people have never really been people. Some people. Dumb people.
Rich people, slum people.
The I don't want to come people.
Nice people, rude people, coarse and very crude people.
The I don't know what to do people. Yes, you people.
You do as people.
Though I prefer something new.
Well,
wouldn't you? Give me just a little more.
Give me just a little more
time. And time passes. No, It's not just time of the clock.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock, the time passes.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
So much time.
Tick-tock,
Huge stretches of time. Time to do what you will. Ah, there's plenty of time. Time heaped upon time. Time to relax, to stretch out, and to spend yourself in time. Float. Or maybe not. Look at the clock. You forgot that appointment. Wake up!
Drink, drink!
Don't be alarmed.
Don't think!
Think.
No time to think!
Take your time.
You're on the brink!
Take the strain.
Going insane!
Use your brain.
About to sink!
Look at the facts.
Out of your mind!
Relax.
No time!
But I don't have time.
No time!
Look at you all.
No time at all!
The time you've had.
No time at all!
Time for this.
You're going nowhere!
Time for that.
You're going mad!
No, I'm alright.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
No, I'm alright.
Tick-tock.
I'm alright. I'm alright! Look at me. I'm doing fine.
Look at the time!
There is no fuss.
Look at the time!
I know the time.
Look at the time!
The time I've got.
Look at the time!
I know what is.
Look at the
And
time!
I know what's not.
Look at the time!
I feel okay. Look, I'm feeling better.
No, feeling ill!
I'm waiting here.
Time to kill!
There's all the time.
Seconds ticking!
All the time in the
The
world.
world is spinning!
Look, start at the beginning.
Spinning
And
round!
have a think.
Time to sink!
Think of winning.
Time to drown!
But I've got a plan.
Time won't wait!
I know exactly where I stand.
Time won't stand!
Minute by minute.
Time won't wait!
Day by day.
Time flies away!
I know what to do.
Time won't wait!
And when to do it.
It waits for no man!
Every day. In every way. There's time to spend. And there's time to save. It's all worked out what I must do. No, you don't wait for breaks to come to you. So come on, go-getter!
Did you pay that bill? Did you post that letter? Don't get lost, don't lag behind. Do the best you can. And remember, time waits for no man.
But it was so clear yesterday.
Time goes on,
When you had a scheme.
and on and on.
And you knew the way.
Time don't care.
But somehow things
Time goes on,
got in the way.
going nowhere.
Little things.
Don't give a damn.
Stupid things.
Going nowhere, man.
Wasted time
Look around,
in different ways.
and look and see.
Wasted time.
Time's the line,
Made wasted
from
days.
A to B.
The days go by, and before you knew, those days became a year or two. That vision, once so clear, begins to fade. And all those crazy plans you made, they distort and change in your mind. And suddenly, you look behind, and that year or two becomes your lifetime. And so you try to grasp, but you grasp in vain, to make moments last, but moments wane. You cannot hold them in your hand. They're like tiny grains of sand that slip through your fingers. No moment lingers. That moment's gone. And on, and on. Each second goes. And then where is it? You can't pretend. It slipped away. And if it were sand, then you'd make a desert land. Things did not go the way you'd planned, and yet you can't quite understand why this life you have is not so grand. Hey you lot!
Tick-tock!
Have you forgot?
Tick-tock!
Look at the human race! Look at the face of the clock! It's a race against time! Space race,
Tick-tock!
arms race,
Tick-tock!
don't lose space, face up, get on the case, don't get left behind, it's a disgrace to waste your time, you've got a brain, you've got a mind, time has a rhythm, it goes with a rhyme, time you time.
There's a time to laugh and a time to cry. But what really bothers me is such a short time to live and such a long time to die.
Ring the roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. mortality. It's something like morality, well, in so much as it's always there. It's like waking up in the morning and breathing in God's own air.
It's like looking in a mirror and combing your hair.
Ah, but beware, beware, because mortality is always there. Oh yeah. Mortality! Now, enough said. There's one thing for sure, we'll all end up dead.
Hey, look at you, Mr. Super Cool. Today you're a hero, tomorrow a fool.
No, I don't know what to do. Well, everything changes. How about you? Do you want to be keeper of this human zoo?
We're all in cages, living our lives. Nothing changes.
There's lots of queen bees, just different hives. Yes, we're all born to die. Now, I want to talk about mortality. Look, I know nothing about it myself, but I sure ain't talking for nobody else. Mortality!
It rolls off the tongue. It's so final, like a loaded gun. That ain't been fired yet.
Yes, it is Russian roulette, but no, the game ain't over yet.
I think there's still one chamber left.
Boom! Mortality! Bang! Oh, hang! I didn't know it was still loaded, man. Ooh, mortality!
Makes you think.
Should I drive this car after having a drink? Crash! Mortality!
Really makes you think.
The trouble with death is that it really stings. Ooh, mortality! Now if there's a smile on my face, it's only they're trying to fool the public. But when it comes down to fooling you, boys cry. Yes, boys cry. Please don't question. Don't ask why. Sometimes the throat goes dry and water wells into the eyes. Please don't mention. Don't ask why. But yes, they do. Boys cry.
When boys cry, please don't question. Don't sympathize. These must be real big guys, but yes, boys cry. Boys cry.
Please don't ask him. Don't ask him why. It's supposed to be a simple question of do or die. Big boys don't cry. But believe me, the roughest, toughest, biggest guys, they'd be telling lies if they said, boys don't cry.
Life can be beautiful. Life is a high. But everybody at sometimes feels so low, they want to die. I know for sure. Sometimes the biggest, bestest guys cry.
So cry like a baby, big boys, when nowhere is there any joy. But don't call him sissy, and don't call him child.
Don't say boys will be boys.
He'll tell you if you need to know, but don't you dare go and say that boys don't cry. If you have to know, then he'll tell you why. But sometimes boys must cry, as sure as must, as dust is dry. Cheeks get wet when big boys cry.
But listen yet, a little while. I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to try. They're silly songs and stupid lies.
Yeah, like boys cry when no one can hear them, no one can see them cry.
Telling you to hide your eyes and turn away and run inside. Girls can be girls, but boys must be guys. But please believe us, boys, I know, I tell no lies.
Boys cry! Yes! Even big boys cry!
Yes, they do!
Who's asking you? We know, you know, big boys cry!
What if your mother died?
You'd try to turn back the tide. But don't be silly!
Silly billies!
As sure as the moon moves the sea, as sure as A comes before B.
Listen to him!
Yes! Listen to me! Of course, boys cry!
Boys will be boys! Boys will be girls! Some boys want to change the world!
Boys can be warm. Boys can be cold. Some boys seem to have no soul, but yes, boys cry.
Come on, boys, face the facts. We've all got problems, we can't relax.
Come on, boys, face the lie, face the facts and have a cry.
What other time you lied?
Go on. No one will be surprised when you failed, no matter how hard you tried.
Go on, admit it.
Even big boys cry. What about the girl who leaves her guy?
Go on, admit it.
Even big boys cry. The teenage sister who suicides.
Go on, admit it.
Even big boys cry. That nagging doubt of why, God, why?
Stuck you in life's lay-by.
With your battery flat and the gas tanks dry.
While everyone goes on speeding by and the rain is falling from the sky, remembering childhood lullabies. Rock-a-bye baby on treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock, when the ball breaks the cradle will fall, down will come baby cradle and all.
Your papa's rich
and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I read last week Adolf Hitler was a woman. It must be true.
It isn't true. Look, you just because it's written in a newspaper, it doesn't make it true. You can't believe everything you read.